Right, so again, you get a little bit of cream and we start to work statically. You can be working from the soleus and coming up the mid to lateral section. We can reverse hands. You can be working in the softer area as well. Okay, and straight away that feels nice and soft. Typically, most people have their tension that sits around there. Okay, now you're going to point the foot, Glenn, and then when you relax, just relax the foot. You're just, yep, that's it. You're going to take it into flexion. So we have pointing and then we have flexion. So point for me, right? You can start here at the Achilles tendon. You can do, but I'm going to show you a better way of doing that. So I'm going to come up to the soleus, okay, and relax. And point and relax. Point again and relax. Again and relax. Okay, so that's working with reinforced fingers. You can also work with a loose fist. Point, please, and relax. So that actually feels better for me because he's got quite big calves as well. Point for me, please, and nice and slowly relax. And again, pointing and relax. Okay, so that's your application of the active movement with your reinforced fingers, your loose fist. You can also be working passively. How you do that now is you get your leg to come in and you be making a pulsing action with your leg. Okay, so it's there, always pointing, and then you're going to, excuse me, sorry, and coming back, okay? So you can control more the release technique there. And again. Okay, that's beginning to soften, that's beginning to feel quite nice, okay? If I tap the bottom of his foot, push into my hand, as he pushes into my hand, it then contracts the muscles. So we hold that for 10 seconds and release. After that, we have a window of opportunity for 25 seconds to then work further into the muscle tissue. We can also be working in the other way where we've got our RI technique. So you're going to hold it here, push into my foot there, Glenn. So as he pushes in, you can then strip in for 10 seconds into the affected area. And then you can be working again with your passive or your active movements. And then pulling it back. And you would work on the same way here with the internal part, because the soleus sits there, the Achilles tendon comes in, the gastrocnemius sits there, one part, and the other part sits there. So effectively you would then do the same and be working on that side. What I quite like to do, if you're working, and I use these things quite a lot of people have a lot of tension around the actual joint area, and I quite like to just use a thumb there just to open that out. You'll see more of this next week when we come in to do your myofascia, because the superficial back line and the deep back line all come in here. So if you've got really tight ankles, if you do quite a bit of work here, and again I'm working with way too much pressure, I need to tell myself to back off, okay? You can also be working with this with your soft tissue release as well. And again, I'm much more passive when I come to working with the limbs, because I just know what it is that I need to do, and I just want to get in there and do it. It takes more time when the clients get actively involved, okay? So that was your soft tissue release techniques statically. Soft tissue release techniques working actively with the client, so you get the client to point and then flex. Then after that you can work passively or you can work actively or passively. Then you would incorporate your muscle energy technique. So you want to point, when you point the foot, it then sends that into a straight of contraction. Okay, so pointing your foot there. Okay, so he's contracting all of those muscles there. 10 seconds afterwards, relax. Then relax. That's it. And then you can use your leg. Or you can get your client. Okay, point for me, please. And relax. If you don't want to use your leg, get your client to do the work. And again, point and relax. And again, point and relax. And you can tell when the client's quite sleepy, they don't want you to talk to them, so that's where it's quite good that you can take over. So he's still holding like a little bit there. So again, you can focus more on that area there.